Well, not to overstate the obvious, but we're in the kitchen this Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, Chef Kevin Reading, owner of Abbott's Grill Milford, joins us today. And Kevin, today you're going to show us how to make, you say it for me.
Well, we're doing several things.
Okay.
We're going to do a little oysters, a little Valentine's Day preparation, I think. So we're going to do a thing with the oysters. We're also going to do a tuna poke. And we're also going to do a shrimp gnocchi caprese salad in 5.5 minutes.
We have a lot of work to do, don't we?
Yeah, we got a lot of work. I got to first say, I played basketball last night, and I'm 6'1", and these guys, I just want to tell you that they were telling me I was in trouble
I'm
today.
standing on a box, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what are we doing here?
All right, first of all, let's start with our garnish. I have a little honey and water melted down. If we go ahead and paste on that, and I have some black and white sesame seeds there.
Okay, we're going to paste on
Yeah, and then you can put the sesame seeds. Over here, I have a tuna poke.
Okay.
I guess I can go ahead and hand you some ingredients.
Tell me what to do.
Wait, why don't you come over on my right?
Okay, I'll come over here.
All right, and if you could just start adding, it's ahi tuna, and if you can start adding the ingredients. I have onion, 2 types of onion, red bell pepper, cilantro, and what I've done ahead of time is I've made a little poke sauce. Yep.
All of it?
Yep. Just I kind of measured it out just for the sake of time.
Great. Wonderful.
And you can put on as much as you want.
Okay.
How about these
seeds?
seeds?
As far as the seeds, yeah, go ahead and be liberal. Then you're going to add a good teaspoon of seeds into the tuna poke.
What's next?
A little bit of the seeds from here.
Oh, okay.
Give me some, share.
Some cilantro.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not
Then we're going to add a little bit of the sauce right here into here, enough to coat it really well.
Okay.
In the martini glasses, I have already placed a little wakame salad. And what we're going to do with the lavash over here, what she was just making, we're going to cut those into strands and we're going to bake them. So if we can put... That's perfect.
That's perfect?
Absolutely perfect.
Yes.
If we put the lavash on a tray right here and put it in the oven, by the miracle of television, I've already done a couple. So that's going to be our garnish for the poke.
Okay, so I take this out?
Yeah.
Have you got something to grab it with?
Is it hot?
Nope.
No, not hot.
I'll
Okay,
put this
there
one
we
in
go.
If we could go ahead and put the tuna inside the glasses, and then...
Inside the glasses?
Yeah, inside, right on top of this.
Okay.
And 2 of the garnish
I'm going to put this away here.
This right here, on top of here. That looks so good. It smells delicious.
We have been smelling this the whole
it's so sweet and spicy, and the recipes are going to be online.
Right.
We just took a trip to Apalachicola, and it's a big oyster type thing. We're known for our oysters here. I've opened a couple of Chesapeake oysters here, and one thing that they were doing really interesting there is they were doing kind of similar to a sushi menu, and they had this long thing where you could have creme fraiche and caviar. Today, the one we had, it was a PONZU with flying fish roe. And so it got me thinking today, a lot of people are scared of oysters, and there's nothing to be scared of about opening. But when you're looking at the oyster, it has a little slit right here.
We'll see if we can show that to...
you can do it from up top.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Or either one. But if you insert here and just use your wrist and turn on the inside, open up, cut the top here, remove the shell, then it's still attached here, release it from there, and it's that simple.
There you go.
Okay?
How about that?
So right there, what we're going to do is, if you could, put a little ponzu inside of each one. The ponzu is a citrus-based soy. It's got a little bit of a sweet, little bit of a kick, but mainly ginger. Goes real well. It's kind of like a mignonette type thing for the oysters. I today used the blood oranges, which are in season right now, and they're absolutely gorgeous in their sweet citrus flavor.
Oh my.
So what we're going to do with that, once you put the ponzu on, if you could put the flying fish roe, a good liberal amount on each one of those.
Now this is interesting. Flying fish roe.
Yeah.
It looks like orange glitter.
It's just little caviar. You know, it's a version of the caviar. So if we can fill these up, if you can take 2 of those in there, stick them in there as a garnish.
Just look pretty. All right.
While she's doing that, I'm going to start over here, and I've put a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
Have some shrimp for the gnocchi.
Right.
I'm using a pâte à choux gnocchi, which is a cooked dough that I am folding egg into, and cheeses and all kinds of goodies. So they're right there.
So these go in here?
That's there?
Yeah, the garnish there. But those look great, really colorful. But if you stick them in, however, I'd go the big end in first. And then maybe do 1 or 2 of those.
And don't poke your eye out with it.
The flavors on those are great. I have a little shrimp right here. I did a little fennel salt. I toasted fennel seed, mustard seed, and just salt and pepper.
Okay.
So I'm just going to work those a little bit. Going to add those to our pan.
Right.
Work them a little bit, just a little, tiny bit more.
Got a little over a minute here.
And add those here.
I love that sound.
Yeah. And soon the smell.
Yeah. Get that going. These are the gnocchis. Got a little bit of mustard, fresh tarragon, cheeses. We're going to add those into the center here. I'm going to just put a little pat of butter because butter makes things better.
Always.
Yes.
Not too much though. This is actually,
I
you can
love
omit the butter too on this dish
No.
if you wanted to.
I love butter.
And I'll go ahead and kick up the heat here.
So what do we do with how long will we leave that in?
Well, what we're going to do is, when the shrimp are done, is basically it.
That's okay.
Okay.
Right. And then over here, I have made a little salad, and it's basically a caprese salad. We have made the mozzarella in-house with the cheese curd.
Really?
Yeah, and we flavor it or and season it with salt. I'm using a heartier lettuce here, like a frisee and an arugula. I have pampardou peppers in here just because it's fun. I had chiffonade, a little fresh basil.
Yeah.
With chiffonade, you're rolling it up and slicing it on the bias.
Okay.
We're going to add that. I'm going to hit a little bit of olive oil here.
And I'm going to hurry you just a little bit. Go right ahead.
No problem. And we don't have to necessarily finish, but I can just tell you kind of what the idea is that I'm going to deglaze this with the lemon juice here. The shrimp will be done. I'm going to add it to this dish, toss it, and turn it out, and maybe before the show, I'll have it out here for you.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
If you'd like the shopping list and directions on how to make this delicious dish, go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Plus, don't forget to check out the Eats and Drinks tab on delmarvalife.com, your guide to what's for dinner. Can't wait to taste it.
You tell her mouth is watering already.
Up next on Delmarva Life, it can certainly be a scary situation. You're injured in an accident and you don't know how you're going to pay for the medical bills.
So up next, Attorney Kelly Geloff, is that right?
Yeah.
Geloff, we're from TUNA and Research, going to help us understand some of the options that are available. Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.